This is my weekly study ball where I go inside the red zone and pick my favorite pass play concepts that scored touchdowns the week before. All right, here's what I love about this is that what you're going to notice with San Francisco is they go 1, 2, 3 tight ends, a fullback, and then obviously Christian McCaffrey. Okay, and it's what I love about this because they know there's going to be match coverage by the Rams. What I mean by that is we're going to go linebacker, 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 okay? And then we'll have some safeties in there, or it looks like they've got one safety in here because we went heavy personnel. What do I know with my heavy personnel? I've got a running back that's just like a wide receiver in terms of running the pass game. So they shift from this heavy personnel out into a split formation right here. Okay, so they get exactly what they want. They've got linebacker right here on Christian McCaffrey out in space. Well done, Kyle Shanahan, at knowing the personnel, right? Because if these are two DBs out here and we're running this combination, which is a little kind of rub combination right here that everybody runs out here, those guys are going to be aware of it a little bit more. There's a chance that they pass it off, and we don't get this particular play. Two linebackers? Nope, they're not going to know. You know, see the outside linebacker kind of goes, oh, maybe I should have gone off, but that's all it takes is a slight hesitation right there. Those guys not knowing what to do out in space because they're never out in space like that. And bingo, we got ourselves an easy touchdown. Well done, Kyle Shanahan, in designing that, understanding the personnel that goes into it, and where we can gain an advantage off of the defense and put them in a position to do something that they don't normally do. All right, let's flip it over to the other side. You guys hear me talk. If you're on Twitter with me, you hear me talk all the time. Have a pressure plan. Have a pressure plan. Quarterbacks, know where your hot guys are and what you're doing if you're hot. Coaches, coach a pressure plan. This is your hot guy. You have to look. You have to be ready. It's what I love about this play. Kyren Williams and Matthew Stafford. Both of them have a pressure plan. It's not just the quarterback. It's both of them knowing. Here it is, okay? And actually, this is the guy that's going to make them hot. They actually bring both these guys right here, but he's hot either way because the offensive line is sliding away, okay? But I want you to watch Williams here as he comes off. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, I'm hot. Throw it to me. I'm ready. I know exactly what I need to do. I'm available. Give me the football. He's aware of it, just like Matthew Stafford is aware of it. And let's go get ourselves a walk-in touchdown. Opportunities are out there to attack pressure. Throw into pressure is the normal theme, but you have to know where the issues are, where we're hot, and both guys have to be ready and on the same page because if they're bringing these two guys, Fred Warner's going to be the one that should be coming over to replace that pressure. So it's here, and I'm guessing Kyren Williams probably has a choice route, but maybe not. Maybe he's designed to go outside, but if he's got a choice route, he's not running back into where there's an issue. He's aware of it, and he's breaking away from where anybody else could be. Bingo, we're on the same page. We know what we're doing. We've talked about it, and it leads to an easy touchdown. Like this, a rookie quarterback. Saw this a couple weeks ago from Jordan Love and Dak Prescott, but I love it, especially for a young quarterback. Here we go. We're starting, and it looks like we're going to be in a quarters coverage. Okay? Quarters coverage is going to take Jackson Dart over to this side. They've got a solo, skinny post to the backside. Only way that I can throw that is if this backside safety decides to rotate down or he pushes over to this side, and then maybe I've got the window to throw it back behind him. Okay, so got to recognize that. Small little window. We're on the 20-yard line. Ball's got to get out quickly. Here we are. You see it. He comes back. Where are his eyes? Where are his eyes? His eyes start right there. He sees that guy come down. Then his eyes go right here to make sure that this guy isn't flying over here to take the skinny. This is how you play the quarterback position. You play it with your eyes. Boom. See the rotation backside. Take my second to make sure I verify what the front side safety's doing, and I stick it and get the ball out. Boom. On time, on the money, touchdown. Well done, young man. Second start, playing the quarterback position right there. Yeah, I like this. We've seen this play a couple times. I heard that this was something that they drew up on the sideline. Love this. Okay, so they're going 3-by-0 is what people call it. 1, 2, 3 receivers. They got one receiver. It's a tight end. He's attached, so they call it a 0. Out here would be a 3-by-1, so they call it a 0. Okay, so they condense the defense on the backside. You see this, right? Nobody really very far outside the tight end. So that's the first part that you love, this part of the formation. Okay, what they're going to do is run what I call a chug route. Okay, the chug route is a choice and go route with Saquon Barkley. So he's going to come out of here, and oftentimes he'll run the choice route. Hook, break in, break out. Okay, so we're going to get him to come out, and somebody's going to try to cover him, and he's going to make a little move at that 5-yard marker. And so that receiver or that defender is going to think, okay, he's running the choice route. This is what he does. Where's he going? In, out. I get flat-footed, and then they turn it into a choice and go. I love the condensed part of it, because when you condense it, now all you need to do is take out the deep defender somehow. Somehow you clear him out. You could run a post over here, get him to sync with you inside. You could run a shallow if they're in man-to-man and he chases. But the goal is, hey, we're condensing the defense, so we're giving Saquon all the space out there by the numbers. Really good if they decided to just make this up as they go, which again is what I heard. Okay, they actually do send Dallas Goedert out just a little bit so he can engage the outside guy. But there it is. We're going to run him on the skinny post, run through this guy, take him with you. Okay, leave the next guy one-on-one with Saquon Barkley, unique talent over there, and leave him all the space on the sideline. Boom, here it is. Okay, there's the choice. This is what I do. I go in, I go out, I run. As soon as he gives that hesitation, I think that's Singleton, but I'm not sure who that is on defense. He's going to settle his feet, right? Because he knows Saquon's good. I'm going to have to put my foot in the ground and break inside or outside to cover him. But it's all it takes is that little hesitation right there. You got the perfect coverage. Boom. He is gone. No chance. Good job putting the ball out there, even though the ball's a little bit short. He can slow down, turn on the jets, get himself into the end zone. I'm a huge fan of the chug combination. So many choices are run, a little hesitation. We've seen it numerous times. Seattle actually ran one with the tight end last week on the tape. A little shimmy at 5 because linebackers want to play at 5. They want to attack downhill because they got to make the tackle out in space. Little hesitation, boom, up over the top for the touchdown. All right, so here we got Seattle rolling again. And I really love all the different things that we're doing here, okay? So we're basically in a heavy formation to the left-hand side. Then we're going to bring Cooper Kupp over here, and we're going to make it, okay, it's a right formation. We got a receiver in the backfield right here, okay? So we go from 2-by-2, now it's a 3-by-1 type situation, okay? And then we're going to motion our receiver outside. Now he goes outside, so now we're giving him one more thing to have to adjust to as we go. And then we're basically going to run a double post combination down here. Tight red zone, okay, so ball's got to come out quick. You get this, you're looking for that one high look. You're looking for outside leverage right here. And all I need is a little hesitation by that safety. I need that safety inside to turn his hips, to hesitate just enough because this ball's coming out quickly. Real key to this is this guy right here. And again, details are so important in understanding this. And here's what I love. He doesn't fight this. He doesn't go over the top to make this more condensed. He realizes I am getting inside and up to that safety as fast as I can. So the little seam inside here, there, I love it. No hesitation on that linebacker seam. Get up on the safety. Because that's all I need right there as a quarterback is hold the safety in the middle of the field because this comes out quickly. Now, great throw here by Sam Darnold. There is a guy in this window right here. So I got to get it up and over or around him, and I've got to beat this safety with the throw. Timing has to be important, and position has to be important. Look at that. That is just beautiful. We hold the safety enough, so this throw actually goes right here. Outside the safety, inside the linebacker. Perfect because tight end held the free safety. The free safety took no steps in this direction. If he takes a step in this direction, he's in a great position to make a play on this and maybe pick it. But he doesn't because the tight end gets up there quick, pushes vertical, holds him. Great read, great timing, great throw. Touchdown, Seattle. All right, now let's come back to the other side. If you've watched my Baker tape, you'll have seen this one. But we're going to do basically the same thing, but Baker gets a little more space here to be able to make this play, but it becomes a harder throw. We're going to run basically a double post combination down here in the red zone. They actually hit this against Atlanta for a touchdown to win their first game. This would obviously play a big part in helping them to win this game, but same idea, okay? We don't have a middle safety anymore. Now we've got to read the front side safety. Our post has to get up there and get inside and influence that safety as fast as he can. So there it is. He's not impeded. He gets up on the safety. Boom, right there. That's what I need. I need to see that. I need to see this guy turn, hesitate his hips right here. But again, not an easy throw. I got to get this up and down in 30 yards. Got to get it over the safety. Got to get it down fast enough that this corner that's chasing him can't get back to the football. All those different elements. Oh my God. On a 35-yard throw, let's go. Like, it doesn't get any better than that. It's even good coverage on the outside. Oh my gosh. And that little lean, again, nuance. Right here, I think it's Ibuka, a little lean at the top to create a little separation, right? This guy's running with you. You lean, his weight's got to start going outside, and that's just enough to separate from him right there. Just enough to separate and get ahead of him so he's not right on our hip to be able to knock this football away. Great read by Baker. Great throw by Baker. Nice route by Ibuka. Man, Tampa is rolling, and touchdown Bucks.